But yeah, I'm doing better. I am still struggling a little, so we're just gonna have a little chill time. Building nuclear and satisfactory. I don't know if those two things can go together, but I've already done the plan. Hopefully, it is correct because I'm just gonna go straight off the plan. I'm gonna play for a bit, see how we feel, and I really want to play Blueprints as well. So we'll see if I might like play a little bit of Satisfactory, maybe go and play a couple of days in Blueprints later on. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, chill nuclear time. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Gonna be fine. But yeah, let's get into the game, shall we? It's been a week since I've picked up Factory, so do you remember? Yeah, I was just checking. I thought I'd prepped this morning because I'm a little bit late because I decided to like just be ready when I was ready. Like I went and made a coffee, went and made sure it was preventable. But yeah, like I may need to mute. I'm still sneezing occasionally. But I'm here. I'm here, and that's the main thing. And we're looking at our wonderful IKEA building. So. Oh, I love it so much. Like IKEA cathedral. How could you forget? How could you? So, I think what I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do is have a little buffer of all the materials, just so that we can have like, make sure we've got everything, and just have some just here. So I'm gonna actually change this. Remote controls, let's filter. Get rid of that. It might go back in, but we'll see. But the foundation is gonna change. Do a big one. I'm playing Satisfactory this week, started fresh, it's been fun, but oh my god, I forgot how much work there is to do in order to get reliable power. Oh yeah. It takes so long. Just like having to wait until like it's after biomass. It's just, yeah, it takes so much. Do I do it at the same level as this, or do I go down a little? Because we are going into the ocean. I'm gonna go down a little, I think. And then that also gives us, like, I can have like a catwalk maybe a little bit out from this. Have everything going down. Yeah, that could work. We'll go here. Yeah, Yeah, but at least now with the biomass you do have a belt going into it, so you just need to go and like collect loads. And put it in a storage box rather than having to collect it, put it in a storage box, and then like have to go back and manually distribute it every so often. That was the pain. That was such a pain. So into the forest, cut down giant trees and filled up tons of containers. Yeah, that's the best way, I think. So, just don't want to pay any attention to power for a while. Completely fair. I would be the same. Right, I need to remember. God, my memory. How much of each of the things we need. Oh yeah, we have a really handy little thing on the side here showing me how much we actually do need. So this will be going back in on itself, so we don't actually need all of the 64, but I do want it to start with. Make sure we have plenty. Yeah, I could save it for this. Instead of having this one, I could have that going into there, and then we've only got like a little bit extra. But that would like rely on the waste working, but I guess this is this is processing the waste. Nope, that broke it. Hello, Gear. Good to see you. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit rough today. But I'm doing okay. Yeah, I had Monday off because I wasn't doing too good. So I am feeling better, just still a little headachy, and you can probably hear my voice is struggling slightly this morning. I haven't spoken much the last few days. Time to get some coffee in me. Awake for work, leaving soon. How's work going? Yeah, so we can do this. So we can do 60, just use 64. I've probably got more than that coming through here, but that's fine. This is going to be a Mark II anyway, just to make sure we have plenty. We have... three extra copper ingots. So that's just a Mark I. Of 12 iron ingots. This is like so scalable. Wait, no, that's steel, right? Yeah, that's steel. Check. How many steel ingots? 42. Yeah, still fine with a Mark 1. Then we have iron ingots and we have coal. Coal needs to be a Mark 2, but the iron can be a Mark 1. You know what we can do with this? Yeah, make it go sideways. Then this can go like that. Okay. So we have 3 things here, 3 things here. Let's just line up some... First off, let's grab some power so I don't keep falling. This is just temporary power line. Oh wait, that's only 5. 6. How about we use some regular conveyor walls? Let's do that. Just trying to like work out how to make these look really nice. Okay, and then I'll label these with the actual amounts that are going in. Or we're trying to get to go in. And then this was marked 2. Okay. Now, seeing as I probably picked up some stuff while we were doing that, let's just dump that off. Any iron ingots on me? Yes. Steel. Yes. Copper, yeah. Rods, yeah. I saw some, there they are. And sulfur. We'll make this like a little warehouse. You know what? I've seen warehouses with this. Like, it's in a much larger scale, but I'll try it, see what it looks like. Yeah, I could have just started from the back here, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I like that as an idea. Let's get it into a color theme though. We did the chrome finish, I think, on the actual roof bit. Yeah, that was chrome. Can you like filter this? No, wrong one. Can you filter for customization color? Yes. Wonderful. Okay. So I'm not gonna keep grabbing the roof by accident. And hello, Maddie. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? How's your day going? What do we think? A little IKEA colours? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I was just saying to people, I did have Monday off. I normally stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I wasn't very well over the weekend. But I'm back. I'm still a little croaky, but we're here and we're doing it, and it's all good. Looking forward to doing some streaming today, because I do like it here. It makes me sad when I can't stream. Hello, Eliana! Lovely to see you. Glad you're here. The panda is doing better. Not 100%, as I was just saying, but better than she was. So we're just gonna take it easy, do a little factory, maybe do a little blueprints later depending on how long I can stream for. Well, we already made IKEA Cathedral, so we're just sticking with the color theme for this bit. So this is literally just putting all the stuff in. Just making the warehouse bit look a bit more interesting. Oh, that's so good. I forgot 1.1 means that you copy the customizations as well. That looks so good. Okay. This looks so jankified, I love it. Right, so we need an entrance. So we'll make that over here. Because yeah, with that building over there, I was originally sort of trying to work out the colours from the electromagnetic control rods because that's what we're producing, and it kind of ended up IKEA. So, oh well. Actually, maybe I should put the door sort of like here, because we have like extra space. It can be like a walkthrough to check on it. Got a little railing down the middle. Sorry, I am struggling a little more than I thought I would be today. Okay. So let's just put down some labels. Yeah. Labels will be good. So this should be 64 sulfur. I do wish you could like center this automatically. Yes, that'll do. I'd kind of prefer to like have that there and then the text centered, but this will do. Good morning, Yorkville. Good to see you. How are you doing? Actually, I don't need to copy the thing, do I? Because it will just... Yep. It just moves over. I love it. Okay. Electromagnetic control rods. And this will be... I think it's like 7.2, right? Yeah. And copper's only 3.3. this is steel. So that's 42.67, which is probably actually 42.66666, but we'll do it as it's written in our plan. This is the iron. You have to make sure to not get these two confused. It's 12.67. Not only is there not anywhere near enough, it's the wrong product. And then the extra coal is like 80. Yeah, 80. I actually remember that. Okie dokie. So we have our janky little warehouse. I might actually get rid of these bits. I think I prefer it without the extra frame. Yeah, I think that'll do. Oh, some of this stuff isn't needed until much later. So I'm thinking we're gonna have everything. This is just kind of like a little storage, interim storage place that we might end up expanding, but probably not. So what shall we start doing first? Oh, we're gonna need to bring concrete in as well. I've not actually worked out the concrete coming in. I don't think I have anyway. Did I get limestone in this little lot? I don't think I did. No. We could work on a little bit of concrete. That's not too taxing for the brain. Hopefully. I might change this a little bit because we don't need the extra thing here, and it'd be good to have like each of these being on its own. I don't want this to be how we bring in the uranium. Radioactive train. Anyone? Right. So what we need to check is either where the nearest concrete is, or where there's some convenient concrete we can get. Resources, map. Ooh, there's quite a bit of limestone over here. Hello, Cardi. It is a healthy-ish panda. I'm doing okay. Not brilliantly, but I'm doing okay. Like, I might have been a bit premature coming back, in all honesty, but I'm here now and I want to stream. How are you? It's good to see you. Did I make an entrance to this? Need to cut earlier, taking an extended lunch, I'm sure we'll all understand. No, I do appreciate that. I appreciate how sweet you all are. I do get sick more than I wish I did. Not just because of it's annoying being sick, but also I really hate having to not stream. No. I might bring the limestone up here. Ah, so nice. You had a good week, a good weekend. Saw you've been doing some more blueprints. Like, well done on the full house thing. I don't know what they call it. This, like, where you've filled every room. That's just awesome. Yeah, now that one's done, a bit more experimenting, I can really just focus on trying to get specific combinations now. Oh, cool. I'm actually thinking about, I've been sort of like planning how you'd do the, like, day one. What, one day achievement? Because I'd really like to... it's one of the few games where I actually kind of want to get all the achievements. Partly because actually in the game, they have a little trophy room and it's so cute and I want it. I've also been watching a few, like, there's a few streamers that I like watching who have played, like, the beginning bit. And, like, I've kind of been half watching them and, like, being like, ooh, that kind of links up with this. And just sort of starting to get, like, new ideas of stuff that might be helpful. Why am I scanning? I've literally got it on my map already. Okay, so I could get the one, it's only an impure one. How much concrete do I need? Alright, see you in a minute. I have the wet concrete recipe, I think. So I could just make more out of it. And it's a refinery and it makes 80 per minute for one refinery, which is kind of nice. I need 100 concrete. So if I need 100 concrete, like for everything, this is just like getting all the resources together. That means 100 divided by 4 times 6. Right, 150. So if I use that limestone there, let's see if we can get up there with our hover pack. No? What's the problem here? Tell me what the problem is, please. If you don't tell me what the problem is, I don't know how to fix it. Ah, there it is. Okay, there's water right there, so we could process it here. And if I need 150 limestone.
Interesting layout choices.
Shut up, Ada. That's 120. Yeah, so I could just do this. Underclock a Mark III. What I'm gonna do, get rid of these so that I can wick without them being in the way. Will you leave? There we go. That was quite a lot of bauxite. How much mycelia do I have? Okay, I don't have that much in here. Might wait for the next experimental update before I get back to Satisfactory. The bugs with vertical splitters and mergers are driving you insane. Oh no. Well, I'm quite glad I haven't. Fingers crossed. I haven't actually found too many bugs yet that have been working against what I've been trying to do. I did just watch Kibitz's latest, or one of his more recent videos about his nuclear plant. And yeah, he is having some issues with experimental. Not like, I think he built some of it before experimental, and now that he's working on it, some things stopped working properly. Like some of his conveyors decided to not work like they're supposed to anymore. So yeah. Unfortunate. And that massive build that he did. Outlets between two conveyor sealing holes. If you put a splitter in the middle, it visually balks and you can't then connect up the top side of the upper hole. Oh dear, okay. Good morning, Southpaw Fox. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Place priority merger on the left, and when you dismantle it, you get different materials back. Really? Oh, I didn't stream on Monday because I haven't been well. I was sick over the weekend, and I'm still not 100%, but I really wanted to stream, so I'm here and just taking it easy, having a nice chill one. Hence playing Satisfactory today on a day where I don't normally play Satisfactory at the moment. But yeah, you didn't miss anything. Do not worry. It doesn't matter if you miss a stream anyway. You're always welcome whenever you can make it. Got incredibly lucky with blueprints the weekend. Oh yeah, I saw you got to room 46. What day was that on? I didn't see that. 2 days in a row, you got exactly what you needed to get to there. Oh, so good. So you actually managed to get there. You actually managed to get there and to look at it. That is so lucky. I was so frustrated with that. So the only thing that's frustrated me about the game was the fact that you had to get there 2 days in a row. Or you had to get there for 2 days. But you haven't been in the room yet. Oh, you haven't? I thought you said you got there 2 days in a row. You looked and you're like, where's Panda? Yeah, I updated on Discord, letting everyone know. And I did a little... I did a thing that I don't know if it's actually helpful or not. I updated the description. So if you went into chat, and then like there might have been a description saying Panda is sick, no stream today. Yeah, if you want to join Discord, obviously there's no necessary, but we add a few little things. But if you would like to join, we have invite link. Like, you're welcome to join and lurk. You can get stream notifications on there. You can hang out. Sometimes I do little polls and stuff. But yeah, it's completely up to you if you would like to join. You are welcome. Everybody is welcome. One of them honestly with a what happens if you do this? Oh, it gets me to the room 46 level. Cool. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I found 2 alternate levers. I haven't found the 3rd yet though. Oh, I really want to play more blueprints. I don't know if I have the brain for it today. About the only puzzle you'll solve so far. There's just so much. So much in that game. So I need concrete. Each of these are gonna make 50. And that means we 125 water. Okay. You've adopted a different strategy for the parlor puzzle? What would that be? You can get like different things from like I got an upgrade that added an extra gem because I'm pretty confident like 90% of the time we can do them. A bit more than that, I'll give myself some credit, but you could actually have, you can upgrade it to get like an extra key, so you have 2 tries. Look at each box in turn, think if the gems were in this box, would that make each statement true or false? Usually 2 of the boxes will mean they're all true or all false, so they're in the other one. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I know the way that I think logically is a little bit of a weird logically thinking, so yeah, I don't expect people to always follow how I'm doing it. We can talk about blueprints. Like, as long as we're not, like, being spoilery about things. The people that haven't played or don't want, like, just don't want spoilers for it. Like, I like talking about blueprints. It's a good game. Very, very good game. And I kind of want to play, like, all the time. Which is a bit of a problem. A little bit obsessed. Okay, that's what the problem was. It wasn't quite on the thing, so it was being a bit weird. That's fine though. So what we'll do is we'll get the splitter lined up. Find it easier, just do a day or 2 at a time, and then need some bit of distraction from something. I did discover though, wife bought it, not you, playing on the whole Steam family thing. You can't get achievements if you're not the one that actually bought it. Oh, really? Like, even the... Like, what about in-game, in the trophy system? Like, I can imagine you'd have the, you get the in-game trophies. Can't answer that one yet. Well, if you've been... You said you'd got to room 46, hadn't you? Have you been in there? Or did you just not quite get in there? I'm confused. You open the door but not actually get in the room. Because I would have thought the in-game trophies should work. Open the door, it said, yay, you inherited, now start again. Okay, when you get the cutscene, if you go back, the trophy in the hallway, you click on that and that collects the trophy and then takes it off your sheet. So I didn't realize that to start with until somebody told me to click on it. So as long as it takes it off your sheet, that means that you've got it in game and it'll be in your save data even if you didn't get the achievement on Steam. Because they've also done a little thing. So, like, I'm not going to say how, but later on, something gets unlocked so that you can get the day one trophy on the same save file that you've been working on. Like, if you know, you know, but I think that's what that's for, and it's really cool. So, we can get the... Let's just have, like, the water. These are lovely straight pipes that we have. Really? Okay. Fine. We'll need to bring the power over here eventually anyway, so let's do that now. We'll do it properly in a minute. Just, I need power so that I don't keep falling into the water. We need at least one. It was one and a bit, wasn't it? Because a water extractor does... $120, right? Yeah, and we need like 125. Well, we'll make this expandable if we need to. So 62.5 and 62.5. Oh, actually, that needs to be straight here and then go up. I'll do. Yeah, this is totally safe having the junction box that close to the water. Perfectly fine. Okay, so this may need a pump somewhere if this is not working. Okay, these are extracting. Water is going through. Not very well there. Oh no, I do have it connected here. It's just coming in very slowly right now. So yeah, we need a pump. Let's put it here maybe? There we go. Go right up. Come on. Well, these should be producing now at least. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, they're producing fine. Did I turn the volume up too much today? Or am I just sensitive? Let's go to 50. I might just be being a little sensitive. Okay, mergers. Yeah, how's the easiest route down gonna be? Where did I bring this up to? It was up to the iron mine, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was further. Okay. Because what I'm actually going to need to do is just pick a place, I think. And we'll do this. Is that going to be too close? Yeah. Let's do that. Then we'll use this level, I think. You know what? This can be where the power goes in as well, because I think that would make more sense. If we like work out a route for this. Go up a bit more. More? Yeah, let's try about there. And then we'll go... Oops. No, this is going to be a little too low still, I think. But let's check how much too low. It's surprisingly close to the same level, which is kind of nice. We'll do this to get that there. Wear that out later. Yeah, this curve mode is really nice. Okay. This. I guess I could go over it. Maybe that would make more sense. That good because of the power line, but we could go up just a little more. It doesn't have to be exactly the right level here. That looks like enough clearance. Go like up here. Oh yeah, because I'm putting the power down the middle, I actually need to put the thing down to one side. Let's try that with the curve. Do it on that side, I think looks better. Oh, okay. That is really close to being the right height for this. I know I can do the trick, but I think I might just move it up one. It doesn't make a lot of difference. Excuse me. Hello, Wolfie. Yes, I'm back. That sneeze probably answered your question. I'm doing okay. I'm not 100%, but I'm doing better. I appreciate the, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for the, Gesundheits. So my PC appears to be struggling a little bit today. I wonder if I have anything open that I don't need. No, everything is here. Oh well. Just closed a Chrome tab I had open. Hopefully that'll help. But yeah, how are you, Orby? Lovely to see you. Orby's been sharing some of the stuff they've been working on in their Satisfactory save in our Discord, and it just all looks so cool. I wish I had more patience to actually, like, think architecturally and make things like my stuff looks alright, but if you actually like try and think architecturally, it does not. It does not look like real factories. Yeah, I really like the style of build Orby does, so if you want to see the cool stuff, we have a dedicated Satisfactory channel in the Discord for people to show what they've been working on. Good, finish work, now you're chilling. Nice. Yes, I'm glad you're chilling. I appreciate you choosing to come and chill here. So I just gotta check. I don't actually think we have space for this to go down the edge. Oh, we kind of do actually. Didn't look quite right. I don't know what didn't look quite right about that, but there's something off. Okay, yeah. We'll just expand the storage over here a little bit. Thank you. I quite like it. Like, I just kind of wanted to make a little building for stuff to be coming out so that we can just make sure we've got everything we need. Hence, adding something else. I realized I didn't have something I needed. We should have 100 a minute coming through here, and it should be functioning because it's not. It's just going into the storage right now. I don't know if it's Mark 2 belts are 120, so it should be fine. We'll see. Oh yeah, just made it so that it kind of goes with the building behind it in a way. Every IKEA needs a warehouse. Exactly, even the cathedral. Yeah, it's so not IKEA, yeah. Okay, so we have got, hopefully, 100 a minute. Concrete being made. I guess what I could do with doing is either the sulfur, processing the sulfur to sulfuric acid, or processing the steel to pipes and encased beams, just for this one. Needs a hot dog counter. Well, we might get there eventually. Need Coffee Stain to give us more, like, some actual furniture pieces. Okay, have I slowed this down with a wrong belt somewhere? Elephanting meatballs. No, we're not eating Mr. Bean. Okay, this is 2. Doesn't look like it should have slowed down from anything. I'm just gonna go back to the actual where it's being produced and check that we are making enough. Thought to pass it on, guys. I'm sure one of them can build a hot dog. Actually, you probably could. Humble Bundle has Satisfactory 30% off. Nice. Is that the Humble store, I'm guessing? Because the bundles are like charity things. Normally. You shall be. Yeah, store, not a bundle, is that? Okay. I'm not sure how they explain that the story behind Satisfactory is satire in a for a charity bundle. Okay. Yeah, we're making 100. Why is this? Make actually like transporting 100. Okay. Each of these is 50. So let's switch this to Mark 1s so that we can just see this move smoothly. Boom. You're supposed to be moving smoothly. It would empty out the refineries, maybe. I just feel like this belt is moving so slowly. This is just a visual thing, maybe. throw one of the counters on it. I've got one on the other end and it just is... It's going slower than it should be. That's Mark 2. That's Mark 2. Mark 2. That's why I'm trying to work out what's going on. Calibrating again for some reason. Two. Mark 1. There we go. Right at the end. That was the problem. And all the way. It's always in the last place you look, eh? There we go. So it's now saying 120 per minute. If that's what it is, that's what it is. It's fine. We want it to be 100 a minute. We're actually only making 100 per minute. This is just the backlog catching up. More is fine, less is not. Yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. So. What next? We're gonna have several places that the concrete needs to go. This is all of the sulfur we need, so I'm just gonna do that, I think, because this is gonna be simpler. So two refineries making 64 sulfuric acid, and that's here, and the water is here. So we will go back up a little bit, start working, say, here. Gonna switch to a 1 meter foundation. The bottom floor will still be a 2 meter. Move this out a bit. We'll do that now so we've got time for our concrete to refill. Okay, we'll put our 2 refineries on this side.
Very good.
Thanks, Ada. Yeah, I'm surprised she actually likes what I'm doing today. Okay, so that should work. Then we gotta get the amount of water we need. So let's work that out. So sulfuric acid, both of you. We need to make 64, so 32 in each of these. So that would be 64 water as well, so we can use just one. Water extractor for this. That's weird. It's not, like, lining up with this properly. But if I do that... Can't nudge it. Okay. Oh, it's also... this isn't high enough, so I can't put it underneath. That's kind of fair enough. Let's try and do it here. Still not lining up. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's like, it's a little harder because the water here is murkier than usual. It doesn't like this level. Or the next one down. There we go. Yeah, that's real strange. Can't nudge that, so let's line this up here. Yeah. No, I've put foundations underneath these before. It's just, yeah. It's being a bit weird with me today. Oh, I actually need it to be a little bit further over than that. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. We're just gonna need some power. Right, yeah, we need to work out how we're getting power through this properly. You're gonna need power, and then we're gonna need... I'm pretty sure we're gonna need a pump here, so I'm just gonna put one in. actually only need to be producing 64. So that should be making it when we have power in it, which we'll just do now. And we can make sure that that's working. Lovely. So we should have this working. Yep, it's now full, which means it was working while we're on break. So what is the next bit to do? Okay, so this is actually going into a bit that has uranium going into, which I don't want to deal with uranium today. I need to... Actually, let's see. Do I have stuff to make more filters? Because I do need to do that at some point. Yeah. We can make a few. Can you make filters? Like automate making filters. I know I don't have the stuff coming in for it, but yeah, manufacturer, cool. I'm just gonna make an extra little bit over here somewhere. Can I make it the other side? Ooh, shall I use this rock? I could, like, build on top of this rock. And then, like, make this a little building. That's the reason why that's going around it, maybe. Excuse me. Yeah, we can like improve this. So this is pretty good. But this side was a little bit haphazard, so maybe we can make it go sort of like around this. So how big is this? 12 by 30. Make it 14 by 14. We'll just check that this has enough space inside for what I want to do. So plan is for 2 manufacturers. What? So there are 3 things. Yeah, 3 for gas filters. So we're just going to have storage boxes with those in. So this line is the middle. This is the gas filters. What was it for the ID and filters? Okay, so I actually only need 2 of these. Other one's coming from here, so if we do I actually want to split this because I do want the gas filters as well. And we'll have a couple of storage containers. And these will have dimensional depots on top. Okay, so gas filters, ID. 0.75 a minute and 7.7 a minute. So we need fabric, coal, and iron plates in these. And then this will need thick wire and aluminium casings. So okay, so that'll produce. I'm just gonna work out why I decided to do this to myself. So can you do the painted beam trick with walls, or do I have to do foundations and do the walls off it? Try it. Maybe. No. Maybe. Okay, that'll do. That might have been quite similar. But we'll do it with the foundations because I know that I'm happy with that. beams are awesome. It's just so great to be able to use them for other things. They're such a good... I don't even know if they realized that people would work out how to use other items. To make things the angle they want. I feel like maybe it was a happy accident, but it's just so nice. Still waiting for them to add these in natively, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Like, why would they need to when we can just do this? Is the longer one better or the shorter one? I think the shorter one. Let's think about that while filling in the walls here. No, if only the Z fighting wasn't quite so bad. It would be real nice. Nope. Drank my coffee instead of placing that last one. Okay. So what I'm trying to work out is, do we do these straight across here, or do we go back one more? Or what do we have? Because I haven't ever actually used any of these. No, that's just like a piece out of it. I was kind of hoping it would be a like full corner piece. Maybe. Maybe. We do that. We do that. I like that as something a bit different. top section is a bit thin, yeah. But I just think I like it. Like, the other thing would be to like add a foundation on top of it, like a 1 meter, but then we don't actually have like a corner piece that would work with that, because they only have these tiny little like quarter foundation size pieces. Come on, there we go. I know these are supposed to be like for if you had like a dip or a like it's supposed to be where you put pipes, but I think it looks cool. It'll also mean what I would do for health and safety because of how thin that is. This is not where you stand inside here. Yeah, you don't stand on the edge, you stand inside the railing. I'm still so happy Nudge is a thing. I know it's been in since update 8, but before that it wasn't in, and it was like I could never get things exactly how I wanted them. Like I've said before, there's so many ways you can tell the devs actually play their own game. And you know there are all things that each of them like really wish they could put in. You just know it. I think I prefer some of the floor, only some of the floor to be asphalt on the inside. I think it looks better. Okay, do we have any more coal? No. Coal is not going in. Gas filters. Iodine infused filters. There we go. But yeah, like I didn't want to make this a circle as such, but I did want to make it sort of like slightly circular-ish. I think I'm good with this. I do have to decide how to do the roof now, though. Maybe I don't have to do a roof. I just have to finish it off somehow. Not quite. Okay. Oh yeah, because they're not... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna go grab the extra coal from down here for now. There should be quite a lot in storage that's not currently being used and won't be used for a while. See? Yeah. Loads in here. I think that might be the only thing that's not actually renewing in this depot. I could change that quite easily, actually. What am I looking for? Fabric. 1, 2, 4. Iron plates. Aluminum casing. And quick wire. I'm actually just gonna go to wherever I'm getting coal from here. And see if I can make it produce more than I need. Or produce more than it currently is, because I think I did it and then make a little depot. Just so that we've got coal going in to grab for coal things. Yeah, so you're 60, you're doing 81. Let me just check. This is 90 and 90. Going on to Mark 2 belts. Merging into a Mark 3. Yeah, that should be absolutely fine. And this should only be picking up overflow. So any that isn't being used, go in here. And 120 should still work with the amount of belt. And we'll just have a little bit more through. Okay. Hey Bean, can I bounce? Thank you. He likes it. Laughing. There you go. Okay, okay. Okay, give me 1 second. The doorbell just went for some reason. Sorry about that. Parcel for next door. Alright, yeah, so everything seems to be functioning pretty well. Oh, this is calibrating again. See what it says? I don't think it likes it. Okay, so it keeps thinking between 90 and 120. I think it's supposed to be 100, so average of that kind of works. Like, do I fill this in? Or make these round? I'm gonna make these round. I never checked. This was... Nope, it's not touching the floor. Okay, that's fine. You end up with a bit of a different issue if we wanted to fill this in, because if we want this to be asphalt, then we'd have to do it with half foundations, because asphalt ends up with this as the outside edge, but we actually want this, so let's just make it pretty. And half foundations would work, but it would just be a little more fiddly than I'm willing to do today. I might change my mind about this, like, whole thing. Because it's not the best to have a permanent structure for something that isn't actually being fully automated. But we may fully automate it in the future, you know. Probably have to be drones if we did. And that would be a good reason to keep it open, actually. That's why I'm keeping it open, in case we want to use drones to get the stuff in later. Yep, that's why it's open. Still delivering. Probably. Oh, I should put some block signals down here. But it doesn't just get stuck. Oh, nope. You're on the wrong side. I'm probably going to change this at some point, but for now, this is fine. I might change my mind about this, like, altogether, but we'll see. What? How do I do a thing with windows here? Line it up to that. Yeah, it's not quite got enough, like, minuscule nudge ability to make it even. We could do that. And that looks pretty good, I think. So, you said maybe try a beam. Let's see if we can work out how that would work. So did you mean do it like this? We just try and, like, center it on the beam. It doesn't seem to want to. It doesn't seem to like the middle. Unless we get, like, here maybe. Because that's the middle. Not sure, maybe you can free float a window on a flat pillar. Well, let's try this. This looks hopeful. Yeah, there we go. So I just needed to put the beam in the middle at the right angle, and then that worked. Nice. Really don't mind the frame sticking out. Like, it would be better if it didn't. But I think trying to cover it up is going to be more of a pain than it's worth. Yeah, because I'd have to do like that. It doesn't like the other, and then it's off again. Or maybe this. That kind of works. Yeah, I think that looks good. Like you say, beams are the best. Oops. Didn't mean to do that small. Oh wait, no, I need the beam first. Does anyone else just always go to architecture for windows? I don't know why. For some reason, my brain thinks that windows are architecture more than walls. Like, it makes sense in a game way that they are walls because they act very similar to walls. But just for some reason. Alright, I think I'm gonna get rid of the railing. I think while it makes sense, it doesn't look good. Usually plays down what I need at random place in the area, middle mouse click on it. That's good. Good idea, especially when you're doing like lots of different colours and it's only gonna be like that one time. Because like that's what the bar is supposed to be for. I always forget to like add everything I actually need to it. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. I bet that helps with your pixel art stuff you do as well. Now that the customization colors stay. You can hold Alt and mouse scroll to get the hotbars in case you didn't know yet. Oh yeah, I am aware. It's like there's so many little things, aren't there? Oh hi Mary. You being a little gremlin now? Yeah, like I do have, like this bar was the one I was using when I was doing a lot of my rail stuff. Okay, and if I want to get in here, what's going to be the best place for that? Probably over here. Let's have a wall, door. Nope. Let's just put that here. Doo-doo. And let's see. I don't think I'm gonna keep this, but I'm just curious if this will go down here in a reasonable manner. It does. Okay. Well, we'll have it for now. Where did I put the door? I put the door for this on the other side, didn't I? I didn't actually reconnect everything. Oh, just in case you can hear it, one of my cats is making noises at birds out the window. I can just hear a random little weird squeaking coming from them. It's so cute. I know it's come here, I want to eat you, but still. I'm gonna have another route through here. Because I keep just wanting to go through like the end of this building. Like I've got the other one set up. So let's just do this. Also, make this a E junction. As oh, whoops. How about a ramp? Is a ramp gonna work here? Yes? Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Shame it didn't keep the color again. Now I'm imagining safety exit signs. Are you imagining my factory being safe? What? What are you on about? Do you think Fix-It is more of a safety?
Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Safety third sort of operation. Yeah. Efficiency, productivity, safety. Okay, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I accidentally made that yellow. That's supposed to be blue. What? Okay, I think either my game's gonna crash or that's just a save and reload bug. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna load. When it comes to kittens and puppies, I think it's a safety first. I love handrail and guardrail options. Yeah, but they're options. Time to focus, power of Eiffel 65. I don't get that reference, sorry, Cardi. There we go. Yeah, it was a save and reload situation. Blue dabba dee dabba die. Yeah, I know that song. Is that the band? I don't know. Thank you for the hydrate. And that popularized that song was Eiffel 65. Okay. Thank you. I'm really bad at band names quite a lot of the time. Sorry for being old. You do not have to apologize for being old, and you're not that old. And it's just a me thing. It's not. I should know who had that. Who popularized that song, because like that is actually a song that quite often pops in my head when I am playing, because blue is my main factory color. It literally popped in my head like yesterday when I was thinking about factory. Okay. Right, what is the next thing I want to do? So I've done this. No, it's stuck in my head again. Me too. Me too. Oh. Alright, give me a moment. I'm fine. I am fine. Right. So I need to work out how many. So I need steel for steel beams. Yeah. We were going to use the steel to make some iron. Okay. I think that's all of it. So that's... Does that design update as you build the machines? You can make it update as you build the machines. So I deleted... I just deleted the ones that I just made. So I just deleted this. So this is a separate program that is free, but it is on Steam as well, called Satisfactory Modeler. And it's really helpful for working out all this stuff. So I'm gonna have the steel and the iron. You mean the cheating program? It's not cheating. This, I worked all this out myself. Okay, I didn't have to do the math, but I did have to like link it all up and work out which things I wanted to do. I think it's really helpful. It's not Satisfactory Calculator where you just tell it what you want and it works it all out for you. You have to manually put in machines. So it is a bit different. I tried to work all this out with a spreadsheet, but I just couldn't work out the best way to do a spreadsheet. I do prefer it, but yeah, I just couldn't work it out. Okay. Yeah, let's have all the steel and the iron products being made in this other part of it. So steel and the iron are here. So first thing is constructor to make pipes. 21.6 pipes to be precise.
I am judging you.
Do all of these random things get put in the inbox? Yeah.
I am judging you. You could be doing useful things. Dying is an ineffective use of FICSIT resources. Don't do it again.
Saying FICSIT instead of fix it is also inefficient.
I'm not sure this is an improvement. Your tastes are something. Boring. You couldn't see it with your human eyes, but that item contained a volatile substance that could only be negated with water, so it is for the best. You are currently 451% less efficient than your peers.
Okay, yeah, I've really got to like choose some of these to add. Anyway, 21.6. We're making 14.4 pipes. And I believe we also need to make beams. .6 beams. And then what else were we using the steel for? This. And that's some of the iron we were using too. Where's the rest of the iron going? Into here. Okay. I will put a foundry down to do this. So that's 20 iron plates. Then we have just a regular iron plate there, making 4 a minute. That I really can't remember how I ended up with making some steel iron plates and some regular iron plates, but here we are. This is where we ended up. This is where we're going. Nope, nope. That didn't work. There it is. Okay, this is good. We're gonna need to bring in some nitric acid, or we're gonna need to bring in the nitrogen from somewhere. And these pipes are gonna need to get turned into beams. Ah, and that's what that's for. I'm making copper sheets, right? Oh, did I just assume they were all for something in here? I forget that some of the sheets were supposed to be... Yes, I did. Okay. We're gonna need one more part of that storage, or we just... Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see how different people play this game. It is. It's really fun to see. I like watching people stream this as well. I don't do it as much as I used to because I stream it, but yeah, it is really fun. Alright, I've just got to take a picture of my cats. I'm gonna post it on Discord. They are so cute and so fast asleep, but this is what happened right before Pippin fell off the back. I don't want to wake them though, because that's probably going to be the catalyst that makes them fall. But yeah, I'm actually playing in a bit of a different way to how I normally would. I'm not normally this organized and this like planned. So this is all quite new for me, honestly. Yeah. They are lovely, lovely cats. And they're also such dumbasses. Yep, so I need any extra of this. I guess I could put an overflow here and have it going back this way, maybe? Let's call that overflow. we're just gonna do a really quick, sneaky little that. Move all of this. As we actually want. But are you gonna fall? Baby. He like half woke up and was just like looking at me and just like sliding really, really slowly. Yes, I'm laughing at you. Go back to sleep. Dumb cat. Can't tell if that was one of the cats or Jane. It was one of the cats. It was Pippin. No, it was Pippin. Right, just make sure that that was connected because I wasn't sure if it was connecting or not. Okay. Oh. Is this on concrete? That's better. Okay. So I'm hoping this is now everything that we needed. I guess I could, like, wait. Nah. And make sure before putting everything back. But no, we're good. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna get rid of this, and this building's just gonna be a little more simple, and that's fine. Oh, I disconnected all this, didn't I? There we go. Oh. Of course. I forgot about the thing again. Regular wall outlets, please. Okay. Cool. Oh, we're doing pretty well, I think. I'm quite happy with our little warehouse building and the beginnings of some more production on the way to nuclear.